Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome back to my English class. So for today's, we are going to learn about some adjective which describe certain places. Jadi hari ini kita akan mempelajari atau belajar tentang beberapa kata sifat yang menjelaskan tentang pendeskripsian sebuah tempat ataupun objek tertentu. Nah, dalam pembelajaran kali ini, I will give you an audio listening. Jadi, Miss akan memberikan listening tentang beberapa tempat yang dikunjungi oleh seseorang in the world. And then the thing that you have to do is listen carefully the audio and then fill the blank. Dengarkan baik-baik audionya, kemudian isilah titik-titik yang sudah ada di dalam teks tersebut. Okay, let's enjoy the class. The first place is Venice. Venice is the most beautiful city in the world and the only one that can truly be described as unique. Each building is a work of art, with their beauty enhanced when reflected on the canals that across the city. Its magical scenery is fascinating and breathtaking at the first sight, evoking the feeling of entering the setting of a real-life fairy tale. Our next destination is Prague. Prague is known as the city of the thousand spires because of its profusion of grand, beautifully preserved historical monuments dating from practically every period in history. The spires are best admired from the bridges that cross the Vltava River, especially from the magnificent Charles Bridge, or standing in the stunningly beautiful town square. And the next city that I would like to visit is Lisbon, magnificently sited on a series of hills running down to the Grand of Tagus River. Lisbon is one of the world's most scenic cities. Beautiful unexpected view are found at every turn down its colorful, picturesque street, and especially from strategically placed viewpoints or terraces at the top of each hill. The city has an unpolished and seductive appearance. And the next destination is Amsterdam in Holland. Each of thousands of buildings that line Amsterdam's main canals can be classified as a monument, beautifully kept as apartments, offices, cafes, and restaurants. They form an aesthetic uniformity that make the city one of the most captivating in the world. An amazing place of bridges and bikes crossing canals, picturesque cobble street, and strikingly elegant architecture. When you travel around the world, don't forget one of the most beautiful cities in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. There are those who say God created the world in 6 days and devoted a 7 to Rio. The city is indeed blessed with one of the most stunning settings in the world, making it the most naturally attractive city in the world. Green, tropical luxuriance mixed with the blue of the ocean and the brightness of the sand at the beaches, proving that this is indeed the marvelous city as locals call. And the next city that I would like to talk is Florence. Florence is synonymous with the Italian Renaissance, known for the artistic heritage in its palaces and museum collections. See it from Piazzale Michelangelo, a 19th century terrace overlooking the entire city, and you'll be looking at one of the most storybook perfect cityscapes. You will see its unspoiled skyline, the towers and the domes of the heart of the city, its bridges, the hills in the distance, and the magnificent Duomo standing in the middle of it all. Another gorgeous city should be visited is Budapest. Split into by the Danube River, Budapest is the result of the merging of 3 cities. Buda is the hill with the royal palace and an old town filled with the Baroque and Gothic monuments, looking over the mostly 19th century past. Crossed by the broad avenues lined with graceful neo-Renaissance buildings. Admired its setting and remarkable architecture, including the spectacular Parliament building from the monumental Tin Bridge, and the step into the old town from some of the most romantic lanes you'll ever stroll through. If you are a travel lover, don't forget to visit Brussels. Brussels is a small city in a small country, hardly a metropolis, but huge on beauty. It's one of the world's best preserved medieval cities, filled with the Gothic and Baroque monuments surrounded by an oval canal and extraordinarily romantic cobble lanes. It's no wonder that it is one of the Europe's most visited city, helped by its location in the very center of the continent. Its combination of gorgeous architecture and appealing, peaceful spots crisscrossed by canals make it one of the most magical sights to be experienced in the world. Now we arrive to the end of our destinations. It's Rome in Italy. The city standing on seven hills by the Tiber River. It's a treasure trove of monuments among some of the most gorgeous square and classical architecture in the world. Because everyone visits Rome for its landmark, its quaint streets are often overcrowded, such as those of the Trastevere district, filled with the delightful lanes and exquisite homes decorated with flower boxes. It is on streets like those that Rome proved itself to really be eternal. So, well, everybody, that's the end of our listening sections. Let's have a discussions after you finish filling the blank. Thank you for your unwavering attention. Have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.